Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duggar For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jinger Duggar life has taken numerous detours since she made her debut on 19 Kids and Counting On. Jinger, now 30, is expecting her third child with husband Jeremy Vuolo, and the couple is overjoyed about their growing family. After much suspense, Jinger made the official news in an emotional YouTube video. Her fans couldn't wait to hear the details, and Jinger, known for her candor, offered more than just a pregnancy update. In the video, Jinger talks about her journey, from the emotional moment she discovered she was pregnant to how she told her family. "We were hoping to have a third child, but when I saw that positive test, it was like a dream coming true," she said, her face beaming in the video. She and Jeremy were ecstatic, and their excitement only rose as they planned to inform their loved ones. Telling Jeremy, an emotional moment. Jeremy Vuolo's reaction to Jinger's pregnancy was quite emotional. Jinger explains how she decided to notify Jeremy at his birthday celebration. "I wanted it to be a special moment," Jinger explained, adding that her husband's reaction brought her to tears. "He was absolutely speechless. He couldn't believe it," she explained on the vlog. For the couple, who already have 2 daughters, Felicity and Evangeline, the idea of having a third child is a blessing. "We've always wanted a big family," Jinger said, adding that while the pregnancy was planned, it still felt odd. Jeremy, on the other hand, has already begun indulging his pregnant wife, satisfying all of her cravings. "He's been so amazing, bringing me all my favorite foods," Jinger chuckles as she recalls her first days of pregnancy. Breaking news to her family, the hot tub surprise. One of the most touching aspects of Jinger's pregnancy announcement journey was her decision to share the news with her family. In her most recent video, Jinger discusses a trip she made with her sisters and mother, Michelle Duggar, during which she chose to expose her secret. "We were all hanging out in the hot tub," Jinger explains. "They were joking around, trying to figure out who might be pregnant based on who didn't want to get in the hot tub." At that point, Jinger recognized an opportunity. Instead of just declining to enter the hot tub, she chose to drop the bombshell. "I said, I don't think I should get in. I have a baby in my tummy," she laughs, recalling the shocked looks. Nobody moved for a little second. Her 3 sisters, Joanna, Jessa, and Jana, as well as her mother, remained mute. Then the enthusiasm hit, and everyone started congratulating Jinger. "It was such a beautiful moment," she added, but she admitted to being hesitant about delivering the news because of a previous miscarriage. "I hesitated at first, but I knew I wanted to tell them in person." Reflecting on past heartache, Jinger's miscarriage. While Jinger's third pregnancy is full of excitement, there are also moments of introspection. Jinger had a miscarriage in 2019, and the grief has influenced her approach to this pregnancy. In her vlog, she says, "I was debating whether or not to tell you guys because last time, things didn't go so well." Jinger's bravery in speaking openly about her past loss has touched many followers who have been through similar circumstances. Her openness and vulnerability have garnered her even more admiration. "It's been a long journey, but we're grateful for every moment," she told me. Joanna Duggar's emotional struggles, postpartum depression, family dynamics. While Jinger has been enjoying the news of her increasing family, her sister Joanna Duggar Forsyth has had a more challenging journey. Joanna, 26, recently spoke up in a podcast about her experiences with postpartum depression after the birth of her youngest son, Gunnar. The reality star revealed that her family's constant issues, mixed with personal challenges, made her question everything. "It all just came crumbling down," Joanna said emotionally on the Unplanned podcast. After giving birth to Gunnar, she noticed that her postpartum experience was different this time. She claimed experiencing more intense emotions, which, combined with her family's public controversies and the tell-all books authored by her sisters, made her question her faith and reality. I came to a point where I was like, what do I even believe anymore? Joanna discussed how her sadness varied from past pregnancies on the program. Joanna endured baby blues after her daughter Annabelle's stillbirth in 2019, yet she coped. However, this time felt even more overwhelming. I didn't take good care of myself during the pregnancy, and I was just exhausted all the time, she told me. Family controversies, the impact of tell-all books. Joanna's struggles were not primarily related to postpartum depression. She also said that the publishing of her sister's books, Jinger Duggar's Counting the Cost and Jinger's Becoming Free Indeed, caused her much grief. Both memoirs revealed intimate facts about the Duggar family's inner workings, such as their rigorous upbringing and the cancellation of their reality show Counting On following Josh Duggar's child pornography conviction. The timing of it all was so hard, Joanna said. My family was going through a lot, and then these books came out, and it just made everything worse. While Joanna does not blame her sisters for telling their stories, she admits that it contributed to the emotional burden she was already carrying. A supportive husband, Austin Forsyth's role in Joanna's healing. Joanna thanks her husband, Austin Forsyth, with being her rock during her emotional battle. He really encouraged me to seek help, she told me. Despite her initial reluctance to attend a counselor, Austin persuaded her to address her mental health. He kept repeating, "Don't just ask these enormous questions and not dig for the solutions," Joanna told me. Joanna has used counseling to cope through her melancholy, familial troubles, and spiritual doubts. Joanna appreciates her husband's unwavering support in her healing path. He never made me feel bad about what I was going through. He simply wanted me to mature and become a better person. Jinger Duggar's upcoming projects while pregnant. Despite the pressures of pregnancy, Jinger has not slowed down at work. The Counting On alum is set to release her second book, People Pleaser, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations, next year. Jinger's book follows her journey from childhood to maturity, concentrating on how she learned to break free from the expectations imposed on her by others. In an interview, Jinger revealed that the memoir would focus on her experiences growing up in a large family, living in the spotlight, and forging her own path. It's about discovering true freedom and learning to live for yourself instead of trying to meet the expectations of others, she told me. Fans are excited for the publication, and many believe that Jinger's tale will inspire others who have suffered similar challenges. The Duggar family's ongoing saga. While Jinger and Joanna are struggling with personal issues, the Duggar family as a whole continues to draw public attention. The repercussions from Josh Duggar's arrest has left the family in turmoil, with several siblings choosing to avoid the issue. Jinger, for one, has made it obvious that she is following her own path. In her book Becoming Free Indeed, she was open about her desire to abandon the family's rigid religious convictions. Her story, like Jill's, has sparked